There is simply nowhere else in the Turks and Caicos Islands that you can find such a wholesome variety of your favorite fresh foods. There is simply nowhere else in the Turks and Caicos Islands that you can find such outstanding service. And there is simply nowhere else in the TCI to answer your every food craving in a chic, comfortable, centrally located store. That's a place you can trust. Number 1 is Graceway IGA. Fresh, service, trust for over 20 years.
From fireside interviews to presentations which have set the tone, the 31st annual meeting of the Afreximbank is underway in Nassau, Bahamas.
All grateful to have you here on Caribbean soil to deliberate on common goals and to advance trade and investment across the expanded space of the African diaspora.
Partnerships, a global Africa, and one that includes the small island states of the Caribbean, particularly those signed on to CARICOM and agreeing with the game-changing value Afreximbank lends to strides to dynamically expand the earning power of Caribbean people. Opening the event, staged for the first time in the region, was Central Bank of the Bahamas Governor John Roll.
April 2024 World Economic Outlook, our economies grew by 8.3% in 2023. Although this was a slowing from the 14% expansion achieved in 2022, it was still a growth path consistent with the unwinding of momentum which completed our recoveries from the COVID-19 pandemic. The recovery was impressive, even if we discount the meteoric gains in Guyana from the discovery of its oil reserves.
Healthy but vulnerable to economic and climatic shocks, rebounding but stifled by the heavy reliance on services like tourism, and in need of the kind of relationships which more equitably leverage and finance what is possible, because it is clear talent and potential are rife. Hundreds of delegates in over 24 contracts to be signed, scores of connections, and featuring some of the most powerful leaders and companies in the 31st meeting, AAM 2024 is hinging its 3 days of sessions on the theme, Owning Our Destiny, Economic Prosperity on the Platform of Global Africa. Reporting from Bahamas Resort with cover-to-cover coverage, I'm DeAndre Hamilton.
Elevate your healthcare experience with InterHealth Canada Turks and Caicos Islands Hospital's MyCare Corner portal and mobile application. Request an email registration invitation at mycarecorner@interhealthcanada.tc to enjoy personalized care features like appointment reminders, lab results, medical information, and secure messaging.